This is ridiculous.
The only thing is they are considering doing a subscription service for asset pack updates and being able to purchase packs. But the base game is a low one-time cost.
They also want to let people upload their own stuff.
Yeah.
So like, we should never have to buy assets. Somebody will make something we'll use.
Yep.
Kind of Nexus mod community
Yeah. Like
capability.
like
I mean, there's already something like that.
yeah, the website I posted in chat, it let me copy and paste a wizard tower straight into the game, and it's like 4 stories tall. It's fucking beautiful.
The really cool thing about it is that when you like make something in the game, what it does is it spits that building out as like a single string of hashed text, and you can send that to a friend who can then just put it in their game and it builds it out of the assets available.
Wonder if I click cancel, would that just close this whole character mancer thing out?
Yes.
It may
What's
delete your
that?
whole character.
It'll if you cancel Character Mancer and then restart it, you lose nothing.
Yeah, it keeps picking back up, but it picks up and freezes
Why don't you?
every time.
You can. I think you could share your screen in Discord if you want to show me what the issue is. I'm not sure
Yeah.
how you do that. Oh, there's a share screen button. Never mind.
Oh, crap.
I
I don't
have a
have
vested
Discord.
interest in our sorcerer
The frickin'
leveling up.
The pop-up menu is bigger than the window. I had to resize. It's not great design. Um,
How do we?
so yeah, so see how it's
Oh, I had to click watch the stream. Okay. So what happens if you click cancel?
let's see. Well, right now, okay, here it goes. Cancel.
I don't know if it froze or if nothing's happening.
I'll pull up your what is going on here?
Yeah. It's crazy.
My game is loading in super duper slow. Like it's not even showing the map.
If I had permissions, I would.
Oh wait, never mind. I'm just on a blank map.
You
There we
can't
go.
scroll down on it at all.
Yeah, but it's just blank all the way down to the bottom. And I keep thinking, well, maybe, it's lagging and spells will pop in. And not really.
Scott, do you have
All right.
access to a sheet, or you want to give me
I-
access?
I do. I have access to it. I'm looking at it right now, and it's got all of his levels and everything. There's no text on in any of the fields. I think it's taking its sweet time.
Yeah, you can see I'm at the bottom now, and
Yeah.
Well, I can't see what you're doing.
He's
Mhm.
sharing it in
Technically.
Discord.
Oh, I see. There we go. The spells are starting to populate in for me. It's
Oh.
just
hey, look at that.
taking its time.
Now here's the other thing. So I tried this on my phone. This was my last attempt. Well, it hadn't been working on the computer. I'll try it on the phone. Now I was able to deselect a spell, but it wouldn't let me select my next spell.
Roll20 is super fucking bad about spells for some reason. For some strange reason, I was having a problem when I leveled up my cleric in another game. It tells me, hey, you get additional spells, but then for whatever reason, it includes class feature spells, and then it goes, you're over on your budget. You have to remove spells now, and I'm like, I just added them back in after the fact.
What level did we just hit?
19.
19.
So on 19, you should.
Let's see.
At 19, you get an ability score improvement. Your proficiency bonus doesn't change. It looks like you gained 1 6th level spell slot, but everything else is the same.
Oh, it didn't even say that because mine is just saying I can swap a spell out.
The
Let's see. Hang on, that's
You know, 2 levels, 2 first level spells. When you gain a level in this class, you can choose one of the sorcerer spells you know and replace it with another spell from the sorcerer list, which also must be of a level for which you have spell slots.
let's see. Level 19 should have 4 first, 3,
Yeah,
2.
so it should be 3 spell slots for 2nd through 5th, and then you should have 2 in 6th, and then 1 for 7th through 9th.
Yep. Yeah. Here, I'm going to start looking up some of these spells in this book.
Sure. So you should know 15 spells. That should be your max.
This is why I don't want to play caster anymore.
Well, he hasn't learned any. You don't learn any more spells. Is the thing. You can do a spell swap out if you want, but you don't know any more spells.
Well, still, he knows he has to decide between. Okay, I have 15 things I can do, plus random bullshit, plus melee, plus flying around, magic weapons. It just feels like a lot.
Well, in this case, every time he levels up, he can swap out a spell. So if he wasn't using, we'll say, Fireball, or for whatever reason, he can go, I'm going to get rid of Fireball and bring in something else, and then that's it. So.
That's still 15 things. He has to know what to do and what they do.
Everybody is frozen for me for some reason.
Your camera doesn't work on my end.
I think it's because I opened up Brett's spell sheet.
You've contracted you've contracted the porn he's downloading.
All right. Now everybody is coming in except for Brett.
I see Brett fine.
Okay. Yeah, it's just spinning for me. I can't wait for my internet to just start shitting all over the start shitting the bed.
Don't shit the bed.
Don't shit the bed. All right. I guess let's go ahead and get started then. Oh, Brett figures that out. So last time, the party began working their way through the wizard's maze. You went through a few rooms. You convinced Amerid to not kill you by giving him a legendary item. You activated a teleportation trap and you found yourself teleported to another portion of the maze. When the party appears, however... Wow, roll 20 is going real slow.
Are you still streaming? Or, Brett, you should stop streaming. Or stop sharing your screen. Maybe that'll help.
You think I'm killing it?
I mean...
Oh, wait, I'm sharing my screen still, aren't I? Yeah. That would definitely help. Forgot I was doing that.
Reconnect one more time. There we go. As you came through the teleportation pod, you see Hafen standing in front of you.
What is Hafen doing?
He's just standing there.
He's not smoking a pipe.
Well, if he wants to be smoking a pipe, he can be smoking a pipe.
Yes.
Crouched down on one knee, studying the remains of a goblin, smoking a pipe.
So, somebody pick him up while he's learning his magic, and let's keep it moving.
I'm scared to be stuck in some sort of trance where I'm collecting a spell.
He's just standing there, just doing this while just kind of looking up.
I grab him by the ankle, throw him over my shoulder, and say, "Onward!"
Onward and onward. You see two paths ahead of you. You see a path that leads to the north and back to the east, and a path that just goes straight east.
I think we should go this way. And I do.
As you go this way, you see a dead end.
This is not the way we should be going. This is not the correct way.
Yolanda comes around the bend and sees a door.
I'm gonna kick it open.
Hang on a second, let me get to my packet.
Magical door.
The door you see in front of you is a wooden door.
It's now splinters. She kicked it.
Kicking it.
Roll strength to kick.
Is
Wimpy.
You kick the door and you bend it on its hinges.
What
Do I
kind
hear
of
anything from the
bullshit
other
is
side?
this?
What's that?
Do I hear anything from the other side from when I kicked it?
Roll perception. You don't hear anything on the other side of the door.
Kicking it again.
As you kick it again, you break it off its hinges, and it swings inward into the room in front of you. Oops. Let me... In this room... You see some writing on the far wall. The floor is covered in mud. The writing says, Craig Nilda died here. Not quick enough.
Craig
Are there
Nilda.
any spots that aren't covered in mud?
No, it is covered in mud all the way.
On all the walls or just the floor?
Is this another door?
Don't go to that door yet.
I have a plan.
I know what's gonna happen. You go walk in there.
No, I'm gonna run because I can run on water. Actually, I was gonna run along the wall and springboard off the wall and try and kick through that door.
And then you're gonna leave us behind to deal with this obvious quicksand trap.
You snooze, you lose, slowpoke.
So what do? You see a room of mud, and you see a wooden door on the western wall.
I am going to run along this easternly wall, and when I'm lined up, I'm gonna springboard off of that and into this door. Like, try and jump and kick it.
Okay, well, you don't have to roll to run on the wall because you're a monk, but give me a strength on that door when you jump to do your thing.
Damn, I'm not rolling good.
As you slam into the door, you realize, oh, this door was unlocked as it flips open and you go tumbling into the following room. As you tumble to a stop, you see a single creature in the room.
See nothing.
You see nothing. I accidentally hid area instead of revealed area.
It's very dark. Don't go in there yet, Istval.
What are you doing? Who's got me echoing?
It's not me.
Not it.
I think we're all wearing headsets, so.
Probably me then.
You see a... Oh, that's right. Do. You see a bird-like creature holding a staff with a skull and horns on the end of it in a torn purple cloak. It looks at you as you come tumbling into the room.
Hi.
And it says to you, I see. Orzak has sent me an offering.
But you gotta catch me first. So I'm gonna ease over this way towards the doorway to see if he starts coming at me.
Here, let me get back to the right stuff here.
Istval, did you actually walk into that room?
No.
No, not at all. I have too many folders. There we go.
So Birdman. Is that a Birdman?
Oh, I'm sorry. So what did you do now that I have the proper windows open?
I'm standing near the doorway and seeing if he comes near me.
As you stand there, I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no, I'm not that smart. Oh, wait, hold on. I've got something. I'm gonna roll or point a key to re-roll that.
Derp.
Derp.
Okay. Less derpy derp.
Less derp.
No, it's more like, ah.
You feel yourself immediately constricted. You can't move, and you fall prone on your side to the floor.
Damn,
And
even
then
with a
and the creature begins walking towards you, laughing, cackling,
We're just
a bird
chilling back.
cackle.
And we're all just chilling. Like, what are Yolanda's doing?
What are you guys gonna do? Are you gonna run in and save?
She hasn't yelled for help. I don't know that she needs help.
Yeah, she's fine.
Thanks, guys.
You scream or something.
I can't. I'm constricted.
Your mouth isn't constricted.
No, you can't move. You've had hold person cast on you.
So does that mean that she cannot move her mouth?
She's just paralyzed.
I'm going to go.
That sounds like Yolanda's gurgle cry. I sure wish she hadn't rushed ahead past this quicksand trap that we can't get past.
The low poke.
I can throw you over.
Does the party have wings?
The person that has wings
That's
is currently
true.
in a trance.
Is he really entranced?
He's learning magic from his draconic bloodline. He's like in a cocoon.
Downloading new spells.
Yeah, he's downloading new spells.
One eye is just rolled up into
the creature begins laughing as it pulls out a broken branch.
It's called a shanker. Istval, you want to throw me or I throw you?
I'll throw you.
A purple beam immediately extends from the branch and connects into Yolanda.
He's throwing me.
I'm gonna toss you.
Where is that
So
dice?
from like
There is that dice.
to there.
That be an athletics or a strength?
I think athletics, but athletics is derived from strength. So.
Yolanda, you take 12 lightning damage. You guys better hurry.
He's throwing me. He threw me.
Okay. Okay. Where are you?
I think I'm under him.
Where's the trap? Where's the trap?
You were gonna.
What trap?
You're gonna stand where I am, and you're gonna throw me over to there. And the entire room is covered in. The floor is covered in mud.
Okay.
Which I think is quicksand.
That was a 21. Do we know it's quicksand?
You successfully throw him. You pick him up and throw him.
And I land.
You see, as you land, you see Yolanda at your feet on the ground, prone, and you see this creature holding a twig up in the air with a purple beam coming off the end of it, like just directly going at Yolanda.
I hop over the Birdman. Is he an Aarakocra?
No.
Okay. I hop over him. I hop over Yolanda, and I swing the 9 live sword at his hand.
Okay. So that's a 12.
Recklessly and giant and poorly.
All right, go ahead and place yourself where you were. You're right there. All right, we're just gonna go ahead and start combat.
Is that?
Would my So I was wanting to cast bless on him as he hit the floor. Would that have triggered before he jumped over Yolanda?
Yeah, that would have. If that's a very quick thing to do, then yeah, absolutely. You can be speed. Hits the floor, you're like bless.
All right. So initiative.
Initiative.
Bam.
So
going first.
we all blessed.
That's pretty good.
While everyone else rolls, I'm gonna grab water. I know, right? Can't see because of the camera thing. Isn't that neat?
Oh.
What is happening?
What do you mean?
I'm using
What's
a
happening?
broadcast software, so you see my background. It's obviously not my background, but Anna was dancing in the back and phasing in and out of it.
I was about to say, I love how she just.
I saw
appeared.
that. I was gonna say you got some fancy cloaking technology going on over there.
Everyone should.
All right, Yolanda, you can make another wisdom saving throw.
How'd she get
And you're
higher
blessed
than
now.
me? Fucking 24 bullshit.
20-something didn't make it.
Roll 1d4. Oh wait, actually, I've got a thing I can turn on for that. Where is that? I think that makes it so everybody rolls a.
Istval's aura of protection.
I don't know, maybe. Yeah, I think so. Oh yeah, and you're affected by that too.
What?
So you get the +4, and then you can roll bless too.
So you can have up to an additional 8.
So 7, so 20.
20 is not good enough. You remain held.
That's bonkers.
We just gotta break his concentration. We'll be all right.
Arena understands.
Does that mean I can start hitting stuff?
It is now your turn.
All right. I'm raging. I'm mad. I'm upset. And I'm swinging the 9 live steal.
You're very upset. Okay.
26.
26 hits.
How do damage work? For 30?
Let's see. Yep, 430. Yep.
And then I do it again. For 15.
That's a miss.
Dang. I'm more upset than I
Oh,
was.
but you're blessed.
I automatically added that, I think.
Attack roll. Oh, did it? Yes, it did. You're
20
right.
plus 5.
As soon as I popped my thing on. That's right. Cool.
Oh, no, I popped it on my end.
Oh, good. Good.
Okay, so let me.
Hold on. Oh, yeah. So the Bless plus the Great Weapon Master. I think that's me. I think I'm done.
You did 30 damage to it, right?
Yep. And I raged.
Okay. So you were down to that. It is Bird Creature's turn. Bird Creature, Yolanda, you immediately feel better. You can kind of. You drop concentration, so you can move around now.
Yeah.
Because our friend here is going to cast where is it? Well, I need Sean to be here for this.
I heard I was summoned.
You were. I need you to roll me
It's a 20.
Huh?
It's 20.
It's 20.
Strength
A
check,
wisdom
right?
saving throw?
Oh, no. Definitely
No,
not.
wisdom saving throw.
Not great at those. I'm great at that. I'm excellent. 27.
Wow. You hear the bird creature whisper something really quiet that you can barely hear it.
Barely hear anything.
Yeah. Hey Jeff, quit
breathing, Jeff.
you're breathing into the mic really hard.
What did he whisper to me?
You hear
Sweet nothings?
you hear a whisper of you hear a sweet whisper of kill your friends.
I usually don't. I don't need encouragement to do that typically, but
But since you succeeded, suggestion has no effect on you.
can I not succeed instead? That sounds more fun.
Yeah. Kill the whole party.
TPK. Then I could kill the whole party for the second
Turn on
time.
I need
Turn on Yolanda with the vocal sword.
Arena and Yolanda. I need you to make me a charisma saving throw.
He's casting 2 spells? Some bullshit.
You see the bird creature like wave his staff up into the air as he wiggles his fingers around, and Arena and Yolanda find themselves to be charmed.
So D technically rolled a 20.
Let's see.
Hold on.
You rolled a 20?
No. I'm concerned that I can't be charmed while I'm raging.
Well, if D rolled a 20, then she is not charmed.
21. She rolled a 21, actually.
Did she roll with advantage?
Wait, how did I roll 21?
So you get my aura protection, so +4 to your 14, and then you just rolled a 3 for the blessing.
Okay, yeah, so 21.
And you were not charmed.
Your roll saves are bumped. Sir Eastafall can do something right. He's not a total screw
Arena,
up.
on the other hand, cannot.
Not what?
I'm charmed.
Okay, that just means you can't target bird creature.
Do I have to target my friends?
Charmed is different from suggestion, so with the way that charmed works, charmed is charmed creature can't.
We may not have to worry about it because it's not my turn.
Yeah, a charmed creature can't attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities or magical effects. The charmer has advantage on any ability check to interrupt or to interact socially with the creature. So basically, you just can't hit bird person.
He's your best friend.
He's your friend, but you won't be like, I'm gonna hurt him. East of all. Actually, wait. I think I still have an action. That's fine. I did an action. I did a bonus action. Bird creature is just gonna walk away to the other side of the room.
Goodbye, friend.
East of all, you're up.
So, I don't know if the floor is actually quicksand or not. Is it actually quicksand?
It looks like mud to you.
And Yolanda just ran across it, right, with her monk magic?
She
ran
I ran across the walls.
And then jumped through the door.
Are we still in combat now?
You're still in combat.
As a simple action, can I toss a piece of my chalk onto the floor and see what it does?
Yeah.
I'm going to toss a piece of chalk onto the floor as a simple action.
It plops onto the mud and nothing happens.
It doesn't catch on fire or sink or dissolve or...
It just explodes.
in green flame.
No, it just sits there on the mud.
Exploding.
Can it explode instead?
Alright. I'm going to tenderly put my foot onto the ground in front of me.
Okay. You put your foot tenderly on the ground and your foot sinks into the mud just a touch, but then you feel the floor beneath your feet.
Okay, I'm going to move into the room then.
You are moving through difficult terrain. That's 20.
That puts me in the room at least.
Yeah.
And then I see the Birdman over there. At least now I can counterspell.
He's a friend. Don't hit him.
He's your bird friend.
He's my new pal. He told me so.
Let me read what Cleansing Touch does. I'm going to use Cleansing Touch on D.
Why?
To end her hold person spell.
It ended because he dropped it.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
What about the guy who's charmed?
Yeah, well, I have to be able to touch you, I think.
I stick out my arm.
You stretch.
Like, ooh! Reach it out.
Will you allow that, DM? For me to use my Cleansing Touch on our charmed individual?
Cleansing Touch to end one spell on yourself or on one willing creature that you touch.
Yep.
You can use this feature. Yep, you can absolutely do that.
Will you allow him to reach over D for me to touch him?
Here's the thing I'm going to postulate to you, though. Coming into that room, do you know he's charmed?
That's a good point. Hey, guys, what's poppin'?
I made a new friend.
A friend? My God, you must be charmed. Quick, reach over here. Role playing, we did it. We did it, Reddit. We did it.
All right, do you do anything else?
No, that's it.
All right, Yolanda. You have been held. You have been attempted to be charmed. Bird creature is testing your patience, I think.
Yeah, but I can't really hit him.
You can now, can't you?
Why can't you hit him?
Wait, am I not charmed anymore?
You're not charmed. You passed the charm check. It was 20. You
I'm gonna go
passed.
grapple that motherfucker.
Suplex.
Do your best to break his concentration.
His
I would think a successful suplex would definitely break someone's concentration, especially
Why
if
do
you
you-
did it
why do
with
you
the
think-
intent to kill.
why do you think his concentration needs to be checked on?
I'm hoping charm is concentration based.
But didn't we just do the cleansing touch?
No, because you didn't know that he was coming in.
No, I walked in and I asked, "What's poppin'?" You said I made a new friend. I said, "Oh, you must be charmed." Did I need to make some rolls for that?
No.
Some
You have to roll some straight
Perception
up
rolls.
witchcraft.
Either way, I'm gonna grapple him.
suplex.
No, my friend.
And
Let's see. Let's test that. He's in a negative on his strength, so there's no possible way that he can actually contest that. So you have successfully grappled him.
then while he's grappled, I'm gonna just run him into the wall a little bit.
So some improvised damage. All right, roll me a d6 on that.
Just start braining him into the wall.
Just every round.
Just palm his head and just start smashing it into the wall.
I'm gonna yell this out. For my next trick, I'm gonna go shove his head in the mud.
All right. Do you do anything else to him?
No, not right now. I'm just gonna hold him.
Okay. All right, Arena.
It's a hug. That's all it is. I'm hugging him.
He can
If we
probably
all-
take it.
If we all grappled him with him having a negative strength, could we like do a war on him and just rip him to pieces?
Says the lawful good paladin.
Could we? I mean, he's
Anything that ends with "Can
I
we
can't
do a
take it.
war?"
You have to wait.
can we rip him to pieces?
We're not
With
gonna
his
rip.
weak
We are
Can
not.
we do it?
We're not ripping him to pieces.
Heave! Oh, we're all
Heave,
just
oh.
pulling in different directions.
All right. What do? You can't target him with anything harmful.
I don't. I think if I can't hit something, then my rage is done.
Okay.
So I
Are you
walk
gonna
over.
take any movement?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna walk closer. I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna yell at Yolanda, "Stop hurting my friend!"
I'm just hugging him.
As I get really mellow and lose my rage.
And as you say that, you feel your head clear up as the charm drops.
Can I hit him now?
No,
Okay. Is that my turn?
that was your turn.
Excellent.
It is the start of his turn. The charm drops.
Birdman, you're a dick.
You're the worst friend I've ever had. I hate you. What is Birdman going to do?
What is Birdman gonna do?
Well, Birdman thinks about it. Jeff, let's do something fucking wicked. With the Birdman and his head and the Vorpal sword now that he's grappled.
Yeah, I mean,
Never mind.
could we get like a 100% crit rate if I grab his head and extend it for the Vorpal sword strike?
I was gonna say you shove his neck onto the sword, but that sounds good too.
Yeah, just like he holds the sword out and I just slam it down on the 100% crit.
Can't miss.
Let's see.
Yolanda's gonna pin like both arms behind the back. Arm locked.
Like a bear hug with his arm wing things trapped.
If he has wings, we probably don't want to be torturing, right?
Just pluck the feathers one at a time.
Like I said, head in the mud.
We're lawful good.
Yeah, I can still put his head in mud. We're gonna
that's
kill
fine.
him either way.
That's fine. But I've got evil ideas in my brain, and
Oh. So that was
I'm
more
like-
for a you thing.
I'm like 90% sure Jeff only has evil things in his head most of the time.
So Sir Eastaval can justify any killing by saying, "I'm sending you to a better place."
I'm gonna need everybody to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Is this a spell effect that's going off?
Yes, it is.
Is there a verbal or like physical component that I can see?
You see him. You see him begin to chant something, and while he's grappled, you see like when he's grappled, Yolanda's got him in that bear hug, but you see him work his hand a little bit.
I'm gonna try to counterspell.
And our spell fails.
If it's a 4th level or higher, make an ability check.
Okay, roll me that.
It's 18. DC 18.
What's that?
Oh wait, I'm sorry. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. So
Right.
what is the spell's level?
It is a 6th level spell, so you need to roll a 6. Or actually, I need to roll a 16 or better, I guess.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, how do I make it spell
Sorry.
save on that? That's okay.
The counterspell fails.
All right,
Well, that's
orange
cool.
con saves.
He rolled a 24. Sean rolled a 30. Jeff rolls.
Mine equaled a 31.
Yours equal to 31. That doesn't matter. You passed the.
How was yours equal to 31? That was me.
Because of the extra stuff.
Oh, I didn't see your roll. Oh wait, it's
Okay,
up
Jeff,
there.
you aren't gonna meet it even if you maxed out all your rolls there.
Yeah, baby.
A sphere of energy ripples out from the bird creature, and just kind of works its way through the entire room. Everybody takes. Make sure I'm rolling the right thing here. Yes. Jeff, you will take 45 necrotic damage. D and Sean take half of that. So you take 22 necrotic damage each.
Not ideal.
As a bonus action, the bird creature is going to look at Sean again. Sean, roll me that charisma saving throw.
I can't wait to kill my friends. 15?
After saying, Birdman, you're a dick, you feel your head get a little foggy and you find yourself to be charmed again.
Oh, he's not suggesting. He's just charming.
Yeah,
God, I can't kill my friends if I'm
can't.
just charmed.
but you can't hurt him if you're charmed.
Very upset about my inability to do anything.
Therese of all.
I'm going to try to cast Hold Person on this bird.
Okay. So I need to do so he's already grappled.
Yeah, but I want him paralyzed so he can't do any more spell casting while grappled.
Fair enough. Spell save is DC 18, and that is a wisdom. Your hold person is successful.
That bird is paralyzed. But I think that means my bless also ends.
Yes. You have successfully paralyzed bird person.
I'm going to move forward. And so
Bonus actions?
so back there, I waved my hands and clapped my shield, and the bird glowed blue. And I guess, D, you probably felt him stiffen to a plank-like consistency. He's like a board now.
Yes.
You're grappling a board.
Mm-hmm. Do you take any bonus actions?
No.
All right, Yolanda. You have felt bird person stiffen up.
He got hard.
Oh, well, that's going to make it even easier then as I drag him across the room and dunk his head into the mud right here.
Dun, dun, dun.
Mouth, beak, all of it, just right in the mud.
Right in the mud.
Threesfald says, you're going to a better place. Don't worry.
As deep as I can make it.
This is
So
very
hopefully
rude,
it
guys.
suffocates him.
This man is my friend.
Wait, stop. Don't.
Please don't do that.
Wait, no, don't
No.
stop. Anything else, D? You just gonna just hold his head there until you stop seeing the bubbles come up from the mud,
Yeah, that's
basically.
the plan.
So would the way that would work? Does he take suffocation damage like every turn now?
He'll start to, yeah.
It takes a long time to suffocate someone in 5e.
Mm-hmm.
We're all just gonna be standing around like whistling,
Does that
tapping
break
our
his-
toes on the floor.
Does that? I don't know. Does charm require concentration? I don't feel like it does.
This is a special condition, so no.
Okay. Because it would be difficult to concentrate if he was trying to breathe mud, I think.
This special version of this charm does not require concentration.
Okay. Is it my turn?
Yeah,
1,
I'm
2,
looking
3,
up.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I can. How much movement do I have? 40? Yeah, I can get right up on Yolanda and put a
Creature
hand
can
on her
hold its
shoulder.
breath for wait, no, this is homebrew shit.
You're still just saying, wait.
I
No,
mean, I put
don't.
a hand on Yolanda's shoulder and say, "Wait, no, it's a friend. We don't kill friends, right?"
And as you say that, you feel your head clear up again.
Fuck this bird. Kill him.
Time for some KFC.
Like every time I say something nice, he wants to contradict me so bad it breaks the charm.
So he can only hold his breath for 2 minutes, which is 20 rounds, by the way.
How many rounds?
20.
A creature can hold its breath for a number of minutes equal to 1 plus its con mod. So in this case, it's 2, which is at this point 20 rounds. So you're going to be holding his head there for quite some time, and he is going to take his chance to roll out of it.
Everyone else is welcome to try and kill him while I am drowning him.
Oh yeah,
in
we're gonna
mud.
bludgeon the shit out of him while he's down in the mud.
Well,
By the way,
unless he charms
Jeff,
us
you,
again.
you see the blue aura drop. So you see Yolanda, you feel him limp up a little bit. He twists his head out of the mud, and as a bonus action, looks at Sean again.
Oh, I was trying to hold him in such a way that he can't get his head out of the mud. Like I'm leaned up against the back of his head.
Yeah, I mean this bird is like down on the ground in the mud, just was stiffened, has a extremely strong person overpowering her. Plus his face, he's probably breathed in at least a little bit of mud. I would say he would be at some sort of disadvantage from having just mud caked all over his face now. Just saying.
He turned his head though. He can turn his head unless you've.
No, I'm like pressed against.
You know, if you
his head.
if okay, roll. Let's roll strength on that then.
He gets to
If you roll above
he
a 20, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter.
We will overpower this bird to death. Eat it, bird!
As a bonus action, though, he realizes that he has
Lost this fight.
Yeah. I need Yolanda and Sean to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Even though he can't talk or move his arms.
He's got a special ability.
Sean, you're covered by my aura.
19?
I still get my 1d4 plus 4.
No, when I tried to hold person, it dropped the blessing, and you're 5 feet outside of my aura.
Oh, so I only get.
No, you get it, Sean. You're within it, but
yeah, but I don't get bless. So it's only 18. Let me turn off bless now.
Well, so who rolled what?
I rolled an 18.
I
You rolled an 18? You rolled a 15. Yolanda, as you are cramming his face into the mud.
Am I about to fail it?
You failed it.
Okay, I'm using another key to reroll.
Okay.
Nice.
You continue to cram his face into the mud. Sean or Arena, though, they feel themselves become paralyzed.
Do I fall
You
to
just
the
kind
ground?
of you're just kind of like stuck in place when you're with like your last movement. You're just kind of like, ugh.
I feel like I turn into a board and fall down.
Okay, that's what you want to do.
That's what I do.
Guys, I was kind of hoping that by shoving his face in the mud and holding his arm still, he couldn't cast spells, but doesn't seem to be happening. So
this is a special ability for this creature, so it doesn't. It's a bonus action ability that doesn't count as a spell per se.
It has like a paralysis aura.
Yes.
right, no, I was just saying my train of thought was if I hold him in the mud and hold his arm
yeah,
still, maybe he
yeah.
can't hurt.
It would work on a
This
normal
does not
caster.
seem to be the case. This does not seem to be the case. Serious of all,
Hafen?
Yes.
Is he? Are you going to join us in combat?
Well, I was waiting to announce that I finally got through the character mancer. I'm
go ahead
Fully
and
charged
roll yourself in, and you can just go after Serious Duval, and we'll throw you into however you are for the
Okay.
next round.
Yeah. Of course, I'll try that again. That was a 14. And
15. It doesn't matter. It's a 1 point difference. Okay, so Serious Duval can go, you can go, then Yolanda will start the top of the round, and you'll go after Arena. Actually, you go just before Serious Duval, so it's fine.
Okay.
Serious Duval.
I want to get creative in trying to drown this bird.
You should try to charm him or something. Use your paladin mercy ways to convince him that
Have him join the party.
that he should kill himself. Or join the party. That's probably more lawful good.
Hey, nice wand. You should swallow that. You should bite that. See what happens. Go on. It's a good idea. I was thinking that I might try to wall of force the bird under the water.
What water?
Or the mud, I mean. Like put a very, very localized wall of force right on top of it to like restrain the bird under the mud.
He would still have 20 rounds until he drowned.
Like 19 rounds until he hits drown.
This is up to 10 minutes that it lasts. We could just chill and just leave him there.
and then we can't get to him while he's behind the wall, right?
Well, the wall appears in any orientation you choose as a horizontal or vertical barrier at an angle. It can be free floating or resting on a solid surface. You can form it into a or a sphere with a radius of up to 10 feet, or you can create a flat surface made up of 10 foot by 10 foot panels.
Nothing can physically pass through the wall. It is immune to all damage
It's
and can't be
undispellable.
dispelled.
It's basically a death sentence for the bird.
A disintegrate spell destroys the wall immediately, however.
Well, hard to cast that if your head's submerged under the mud.
This is a good point.
I don't know, guys.
Chase your bliss, Mr. Lawful Good Paladin.
He's going to a better place.
Far, far away.
Is that what you're gonna do? You're gonna cast the wall of force, basically squishing him against the mud face down. You better hope you don't catch Yolanda in this. He's grappling him right now.
I mean, we all take risks. Whatever. Don't let Yolanda's life get in the way of us doing something.
Here you go. If the wall cuts through a creature's space when it appears, the creature is pushed to one side of the wall. Your choice which side. So I can do it right on top of Yolanda and then just have her be on the not mud side. I'm going to do it.
Do it.
I'm doing it.
Do it.
Bird is now smushed down into the mud.
With Yolanda just pops up and just on
You're
top
just
of it. All right.
sitting beautifully on top of it.
Okay, well, with that wall of force in place, the bird is unable to move. Time passes.
Can I unplank?
Combat is now over. As you guys just kind of sit around for a little while,
We're just
the bird creature, you
we sit
hear it
around-
struggling.
I think while this is happening, we're having a lively debate on the merits of not drowning this monster.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can talk me out of it. I can dispel
Because I
it,
don't think we
think.
should drown this monster. He's obviously a servant of the wizard, and if we can interrogate him, we may learn something.
Yeah, he's a little too dangerous to be left alive, in my opinion.
Yeah, I feel like with this will altering magic that it just seems to emanate. I just don't. I feel
I'm
like
not
we need
entirely
to just
convinced that
neutralize
you're not
it.
still charmed.
I mean, I could be charmed. I wouldn't know it until the charm wore off.
Do any of us know that he's charmed?
How do I know you're not charmed?
Hey, he keeps running up to me every time I do something to this thing and going, "That's my friend." So I'm pretty sure even thick Yolanda would have figured that one out.
DM, do you think that the party has gleaned that he's obviously being affected by some sort of magic at this point?
No. Remember, it dropped after the last turn.
Oh, good. Okay.
So
Right, and I'm saying role-playing wise,
Yes.
Yolanda still thinks that he's charmed.
The only person that knows they're not charmed at this point would be
I know I'm
Arena.
not charmed. And I can't prove it to you. But you can trust me because I'm very angry about all the charming.
Sure, that's why you want me to not kill him.
I mean, from a purely advantageous stance, we don't kill him, we interrogate him, and then we kill him afterwards.
Let's look
How-
at the
how-
reward here. This dude is too powerful, and he's able to do spells to us without even moving his hands or his mouth. Not a good combination of things.
Yeah,
When are we
not
gonna
a good
find
move.
another thing in this dungeon that we can reason with that's in a state like this?
Dude, I reasoned with a couple of water monsters and a giant frog.
You
a
gave
little
away
bit ago.
incredible treasure to reason with them.
We made a deal with the MAAAZE, so I just can I cast Divine Sense on it to get a sense of what its general alignment is.
Yeah, absolutely.
I have done so. I hold up my hand, close my eyes.
The creature radiates evil.
Yeah, this creature is literally oozing evil. There's no way that this is going to work. I mean, I'm all for trying to, save whoever we can, not kill, etc. But
I'm not even saying we should save and not kill. I'm saying we should interrogate and then dispose of.
just throw him away like he's garbage, huh?
I mean, he is garbage. He's evil.
Yes, but he's dangerous evil. We need slightly
That's
less
not in
dangerous.
alignment.
As Hafen wanders into the room, rubbing his eyes, he says, I don't know what's been going on, but somebody should kill that thing.
Working on it if you want to help.
Arena should just take their big sword and just kind of stick it under the wall of force and just stab at it until it dies.
Yeah, exactly. Just start poking it.
What if we just poked it once and been like, "You good now?" And we just keep poking it until it
We're
either
not
gives up.
interrogating the evil bird thing. The evil bird thing's too strong.
There's
I don't
four
think
of
it's
us
going to
now.
come up.
We have a magic man with us again. We have 2 counterspell people.
You
don't
have
we?
been outvoted in this one.
I'm
Birdman
Yeah, well, my
died.
counterspell
disappointed
didn't
in
do
this
shit.
outvoting.
As-
That 46 damage.
As you take all of your time contemplating what you should do, the Birdman suffocates under the wall of force.
Oh, thank God.
He is dead.
Wah,
Problem-
wah.
All right, well,
Okay.
drag
Well,
him out and
guess
put
that
him in,
ends that
get him out of
debate.
the mud. Not only did we kill someone who we could interrogate, we can't eat him. He's covered in mud.
You burn the mud
Just
off.
great.
Fuck
Covered
it.
in
Great.
mud. The outside is, not the inside.
Yeah, if we defeather him, I mean, that's some KFC right there.
Yeah, you could cast heat metal in like the pan, and we could fry him up.
It's a good idea. Does anybody have heat metal?
I assumed you did. You're the psychopath.
No. I wish I did.
I hate to run after one battle, but I've got a headache and I'm about to pass out. So I
Okay.
will see you all next week.
Bye.
All right, see ya.
Okay. Bye.
What's happened, but I have spells here I don't remember having.
Uh-oh.
You've developed some kind of reverse amnesia.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like your level
Have
up
a-
didn't go as planned.
All right, do you guys want to search the creature for some treasure?
Yes.
Loot this bitch.
Yes. Does he have anything fantabulous?
He's at least got a wand.
Let me roll.
That's true. He does have a wand. It's a good thing we didn't break it.
Well, you find 5,000 gold pieces on him.
Holy bejesus. Is raining.
It is raining. Let's see.
He did say he served the wizard of the tower, right?
He didn't say that. He said that Ozak had brought him a sacrifice.
Okay. And Ozak is the wizard.
Yes.
So Ozak works for the bird? No, he probably works for Ozak, but he's delusional about their relationship. See, this is why we shouldn't have killed him.
You find a spell scroll on him.
And it does.
Let me roll a dice real quick.
We don't know what it does. It's just a spell scroll. We need to go visit Deckard Cain.
He's
Back in
not
the
in this
town.
universe.
Deckard Cain.
You find a spell
Deckard
scroll.
Cain.
You find a
How
spell
long have I
scroll
been
of true polymorph on this creature.
That's like permanent polymorph, isn't it?
Choose one creature or non-magical object that you can see within range. You transform the creature into a different creature, the creature into an object, or the object into a creature. The transformation lasts for the duration, which is 1 hour. So it's either for the full duration or until it's dispelled.
Are there any limits as to what they can be transformed into?
You can look at the spell if you want. True polymorph.
It would have to be something we know. So you couldn't turn me into Godzilla.
Yeah, because you don't know what Godzilla is.
Any kind of creature, as long as the creature's size is no longer than the object's size and the creature's challenge rating is 9 or lower.
But we could turn you into a dragon.
You can turn an object into a creature.
But a CR9 dragon? That's barely anything.
Mark that down. That's a really good spell scroll. I'm not keeping track of your items, so if you don't use it, you don't use it.
Ooh, look at that.
Look at that.
Woo.
Okay. Other than that,
What are we looking at?
My notebook fades in and
Oh,
out of
it's-
existence.
Oh.
other than that, the room that you were in, you see 5 other doors out of the room. Let me clear it up a little bit better for you. This one is just an archway, so you see into the hallway. You see 4 other doors, though.
That is the door he was headed to try to escape. I think we should go that way. It'll likely lead us to something dangerous and or interesting.
It just might. You never know.
And since no one is speaking up in opposition to, I head to that door. Does it
So-
appear to be wooden?
It is a stone door.
So was the scroll the only thing we found?
The scroll and 5,000 gold pieces.
What about that wand?
The
one
he's
that
got
we-
his wand on him. You can take it if you want.
Well, yeah.
Skullhorn wand. Could have just been his arcane focus. It's pretty much useless to you guys.
Does it have any sort of value?
You don't know. You can add it to your inventory and try to find out later, though.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Skullhorn wand.
Skullhorn wand.
Okay, I've added it.
Okay. Arena.
I push the door open with my foot. Slowly.
You push on it, but it appears to be stuck.
Magic man, can you open door?
Well, hang on. Try pulling it.
I try to pull on it.
Roll me strength. Actually, your strength is 20, right?
I mean, it's going to be a 20 or it's going to be higher. Would you like me to roll to see if it's higher?
No, because that's the DC on it, 20. And
No.
your strength check is 20, so you open the door.
Jesus Christ, the puzzle was a push or pull door. Writing that one
dude,
down.
Roll me,
right
hey, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
I have advantage on those because I'm clever. Doesn't fucking
Are
matter
you?
though.
As you pull the door and it comes open, you trigger a trap. Acid sprays out of the walls and you get covered in acid and you take 98 acid damage.
You said 9?
98.
98, like 9d8s? Or
Yeah.
98.
998. 2 less than 100.
Jesus Christ. Minus.
Thought you would have learned from that other acid door.
Well, I said slowly, but that just means I triggered the acid slowly. I'm not feeling so hot, guys.
Well, are you sure you just got splashed with acid? That seems like you'd be feeling pretty darn hot.
I feel
But,
like I'm dying. Did we take a short rest or anything at some point?
No, you haven't done anything like that yet.
How you feel about short rest?
If you need it, let's do it.
I'm
I
at
just
a quarter
woke
of
up.
health. I'm at a quarter of my health right now, so
And you know what? That wasn't even from combat damage.
I know.
I've got 35 points of lay on hands if you want A little pick me up.
You want to blast through that, or should
Don't
we
you
just
have-
make camp and
don't-
eat chicken?
Don't you have healing potions?
I don't have them in my inventory.
That's true. There's not really any tactical advantage to saving those for combat because, I mean, you have to use a whole turn of combat to use healing potions, so it's a fair point.
Yeah, but we don't really have a healer.
This is why before you guys went in, I said, do you want to prepare before you go in? And you said, no, we're just going to go in. And then you went in.
We were prepared.
We're prepared with our hit die. So we can blast through the healing potions, but I feel like we should save some of those for combat in case shit really goes off the rails. But hit die, like setting up camp, is something that doesn't cost us anything other than resources that recharge.
Yeah.
And also, we can cook the chicken man.
Ooh, that's
How about-
true.
Man.
I want some of that magic chicken.
Ouchie.
So short rest.
That's what you want to do?
I want to. That door has the trap has been triggered, so I want to go ahead and push
Yep.
it open and see, or we'll pull it open and see what the what's behind it.
As you do that, you see a path up and to the left.
All right, that's the pathway we're gonna go. Let's make us some chicken.
It's not going to be combat that kills you. It's going to be the traps that kill you.
Right.
So I'm reading the True Polymorph spell. We can change ourselves into any form as long as the challenge rating is equal to our level. So that means that right now we can do CR 19 monsters with that
Wait.
spell.
Wait a second. Really?
Yeah, it says right here, it says creature into creature. If you turn a creature into another kind of creature, the new form can be any kind you choose whose challenge rating is equal to or less than the target, or its level if the target doesn't have a challenge rating.
So it's a CR 19. Yeah, you could totally do that.
So I could turn myself into like a planetar or
Have you seen one?
an ancient dragon.
Yeah, I've seen an ancient dragon.
Yep, seen that.
Let me see. So you can go to a 19. There's only you can do adults, but you can't do ancients.
Yeah, those are up in the 20s. You're right. I mean, even so.
You can turn
Anyway.
yourself into dragons because you know what dragons you've encountered dragons and you know what dragons are like and everything. But
Yeah, you could totally be our dragon on the inside
For an hour.
for
an
one
it's for an hour.
for 1 hour.
We're close to being able to do Lich. just go Lich and Cloud kill everything. Just start chain casting all of the most powerful spells.
Wow, the target's game statistics, including mental ability scores, are replaced by the stats of the new form. It retains alignment and personality, so you'd be a lawful good lich for an hour.
Here's a thought. Transform into something that knows wish.
I almost took Wish.
Transform into a Baylor. Ooh, I'm gonna do that.
What's a Baylor?
It's a Balrog.
Ooh.
Yeah, you basically
you-
giant
but-
demon.
But you, East of all, have never seen a Balor.
We need to circle back to Brett. Why didn't you get wish?
Um,
Do you not
I
like
think
story ruining
think-
spells?
Hafen would. I took Meteor Storm, and I think Hafen, with everything we've been doing, I think he's more concerned about being able to kill things.
One of you still has a wish, so
Oh, that's D though.
yeah. I can't wait to see how she uses it.
Would anybody
Anyway.
like to play a game of cards?
Anyways, someone roll me a d20. Your short rest goes by uneventful.
All right, I'm gonna blow through some hit die.
I will too.
Are you gonna play a game of cards?
I was thinking about it.
This isn't that deck of cards, is it?
What other deck
Absolutely.
of cards would I be talking about?
This always happens when Yolanda goes to sleep. We talk ourselves into doing stupid crap.
Where is Yolanda? Oh, she's right there.
116. Oh.
How many dice do you have?
We have a hit die for every level.
Oh. So you have a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, here you go. You can be an androsphinx.
Oh. If only you've seen one.
It gets-
You can only. I'm gonna put a hard rule on this: is you can only turn into creatures that you have encountered, unless you can roll high enough on a history check for the creature.
Fair enough. We'll have to put a pin in that spell. We've definitely
So it is a spell scroll, and as I've said before, anybody can use spell scrolls because normally in D&D it's only the class of the spell can use the spell scroll. But I like the idea of if you've pinned it down, anybody can use it because the magic is in the scroll.
Let's a group of not casters take advantage of it.
Yeah. Okay. Goes by uneventfully. You heal up. What do you do?
Eat chicken.
Eat chicken.
You
You have roasted this guy on the fire.
finger licking good.
I think we're going to continue northwest.
Okay.
I'm gonna put a little bit of the spicy Cajun seasoning on mine.
You carry that?
Yeah, he
should
keeps
make
it in a
it
little
work.
pouch.
What he's actually doing is he's taking pieces of colored chalk and just kind of scraping it off.
I put the red on it when I want it to taste real hot.
And it does taste hot because of dwarfs. Dwarfs use chalk as seasoning.
I put the blue on it when I'm sad. I'll be right back. I gotta go for a second.
All right, I'm going to step forward and I'm going to peek around the corner.
Yeah. Okay. You see a T intersection, north and south.
I make hand signals, walk up the hallway and peek around.
You can see all the way down and see that it connects back to the archway at the lower end of the room, which makes you think, why did I waste my time on that door?
So wait, there's nothing over here except for... That bird was trying to escape this way to flank us?
Oh, no, you see a path that goes to the north.
Oh, okay.
But the path to the south just turns back to the room.
Yeah. Okay. So peek around.
We'll just say East Wall's with you.
Sneak forward, peek around again. Peek around. Peek around. Is it a dead end?
It is not.
Peek around.
And as you get to right here, you see the floor beneath your feet. A shallow pool appears as you walk over it. Ethan immediately knows what it is.
Oh, yeah.
It is a pool of quicksilver.
Am I in this pool?
You're standing in it.
Does it have an adverse effect on me?
No.
Hey, be careful. You're in a pool of quicksilver.
Oh, what does Quicksilver do?
Quicksilver is actually a rare material often found in a wizard's lab. Yet you have found a pool here on the floor. It is very valuable and rare. It's basically liquid metal.
And you wouldn't just leave it laying around, I wouldn't think.
A single vial of it can cost 100 gold pieces.
What if a vial of it was combined with some other miscellaneous, possibly magic items?
What do you mean?
I currently have a glass vial that has some of Serena's hair in it and some ice gems.
And you just want to put it in there?
I don't know if I want to put it in there. Because I don't want to spawn an ice elemental on top of us.
I don't. Well, you can use the quicksilver. You know what? You can use the quicksilver to extend spells.
I would just say if you're standing in a pool of quicksilver, we need to be really careful of what we're about to walk up on, possibly.
So you said it can extend spells?
It can be used as a spell component in a bunch of spells. It can be used in the production of magic items. It can be used in the construction of a silver golem.
Could it recharge a magic
Do you have any
item?
Do you have any acid? Because you can combine it with acid.
I do not. Haven can spawn some, though. Why would we do this, though?
No,
Is
I
it a
got rid of
bomb?
that ability a time ago.
If I dipped my 9 life stealer in it, might it do anything?
So all it'll do is make your weapon a little heavier.
Hmm.
Your best bet is just cork it up and try to sell it later if you need money.
I don't carry vials except for these insta-death vials.
Oh, you still have those. You still haven't used those.
I have 3 of them left.
Yeah, you do.
Hafen, is this something that might interest you?
Yeah, let's. I'm not an alchemist, but it's. I think it's not cheap. We could probably at least use it to get something else from certain alchemists that we do know, or certain purveyors of magical items.
Okay. Do you carry flasks or vials with you? You're kind of like a poisoneer kind of guy, right? You poison people as a spy.
Yeah, I have an empty potion bottle laying around because I've taken a potion and I like to keep the bottles on me for just such a thing.
Just such a thing.
All
Well, if you
right.
want to cork up a few vials of it, feel free to.
I will do so and store it away for safekeeping in the. I'll wrap it up in. We don't have bubble wrap, I guess. You don't have that bubble ring. That's a different game.
Yeah. So you're using danger sense, Sean?
Danger sense is just a thing I have. I posted it because I thought I was in a trap.
Well, as you look around the corner, you see something that should not be there, or as they be, at the far end, or at the, 10 feet away, in the wall, you see several small holes.
Looks like we got an arrow or dart trap up here. I'm gonna look around for the floor, or look around on the floors looking for a pressure plate.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, roll me an investigate. You don't see anything on the floor.
I look back to
You
Istival and I say, "Hey, can I have your bag of chalk?"
you didn't see anything?
I
Bag
see,
of chalk.
yeah,
Sure.
let me see your bag of chalk. And I smash it on the ground so I get pieces on every single bit of the floor.
I'm sorry, you do what?
I take the bag of chalk, the endless bag of chalk, and I throw it on the ground so that it goes everywhere in that hallway.
As
Oh,
you
so
do,
like the pieces roll out of the bag.
you scatter the chalk, and the trap goes off and flings arrows into the opposite wall.
When the arrows go off, am I able to tell which part of the ground was pressure plated?
Nope, because you threw a big bag of chalk at the floor, so you don't know where.
Okay, fair enough.
Throw some more chalk and see if that was all it had. Maybe somebody needs to manually reload whatever this device is.
I'm concerned that's not the case. Um,
Well, is it like from floor to ceiling arrows, or is it just a couple at about chest height? Could we go under it, or
It's floor to ceiling. Well,
okay?
it's about 6 or 8 feet from the floor, so
I could do a
not
running. Oh, I could do a running jump up against the wall and bounce off into the next hallway past the spikes. I don't know about the rest of y'all though. Actually, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to dodge around it, see if there's something over here we can use to block it up. So I'll take a step back so I get a running jump, and then jump at this wall to bounce off of it, kind of like how I saw Yolanda do it, except
okay.
not running on walls.
So athletics check to not just ram into the wall.
Something I'm good at.
Something you're good at, absolutely. Like a pro. You're like a pro.
I only had to see her do it once.
So take your movement.
So that would put me right here or at
Yeah.
the wall and then right there.
Yeah.
Do I see anything on the floor over here?
As you land on the floor, you feel a plate depressed beneath your feet. Roll me dexterity.
Oh shit. Nope.
Just in time, you realize that you should fall prone to the floor as arrows fly over your head and thunk into the wall behind you.
Shit. So I yell back to the party. They're lined up in this hallway too.
Hmm.
I wish we hadn't killed Birdman. We could have used him as a shield.
Just hold his corpse up and just work your way through the hallway.
Yeah.
Wait. How tall are these hallways?
They go about 10 or 15 feet up.
And the darts are floor to ceiling?
No, like 8 feet up. About halfway. We'll say halfway.
Istival, you want to hitch a ride?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab onto one of Haven's talons.
I don't have talons. What's wrong with you, ma'am? I'm an elf.
As the arrows, as you're still on the plate but on the ground, prone, you eventually hear the arrows stop, and you just hear the as it's firing blanks.
Okay. Well, I yell out to the party. Y'all can land over here. It sounds like they're out of ammo. and I will stand up. Take a step forward so they get out of line of sight of the other one.
Wait, isn't that the pressure plate though? You want to go?
So the pressure plate was here,
Yeah, I think
but
so.
that was for the arrows going this way.
And they're out.
No,
There are
no,
arrows
they
going
were.
that way too.
The arrows were coming from this way.
Okay, well,
Either way, they were coming down that hallway, one way or another.
Well, I'm just flying with Istobal.
Okay.
Like an eagle.
so then I'll walk down here, take a step, and peek around the corner.
Peek around the corner. So, Eastoval and Haven land successfully on the other side. You see another T intersection. You see an archway in front of you. Go to the appropriate room.
I feel like we're moving back to in the direction that we came from.
Like, it's such a big floor, probably. But we don't know where the entrance is, or we don't know where anything is, right?
Anything is, yeah, it could be anywhere.
You see an archway that leads into a room. You won't be able to see into the room until you enter the room. Because that's how the magical light works here.
All right, I take a step forward and I peek around this corner to make sure there's nothing down below.
You do. You see a path that goes south into the east.
And I hop over into the archway.
As you hop over into the archway, the contents of the room become clear to you. It is a simple, big room, but it is empty. It is clean. There is nothing there.
That's weird.
That's kind of a creepy room. Let's not go to that room.
But in this room, you see two doors to the, well, you see a doorway and an archway that leads to the north.
We got a clean room. Let's see. Do you want to swing back down and go down this pathway, which is definitely going to lead to more corridors with arrows, or into a room?
Well,
I mean, you got that south path as well.
I just feel like a clean room is just asking for blood to be spilt all over it.
We could throw something in there if you're concerned about setting off a trap.
Yeah. What do we have?
I have a bunch of adventuring bag charges. I could pull out a crowbar and throw it.
All right.
So I'll use one of the adventuring bag charges, pull out a crowbar, and just slide it across the floor, so it hits like everything.
Of the room that you're in front of there?
Yeah, and it's gonna go all the way here, crossing most of the floor there.
Okay. The crowbar grinds across the stone, the flagstone flooring, and before it just smacks against the wall on the opposite side of the room.
Okay.
These tiles are clear, at least.
Well, let's go. Let's go that way then.
Okay.
That's voted.
Step in this way, and can we? Oops, picking up my line. Can I see through the archway from here?
You can, and what you see that it goes
Amazes
up,
me.
forms a T intersection at the top. The door that you see in the room as well is just a wooden door.
All right, let's not open a wooden door that we don't have to. And head north into here, and kind of peek around the corner.
You see that it dead ends both ways, but there is a path that wraps around to the south.
Okay, I'm gonna lightly step and then peek around the corner.
Path continues.
Another light step and a peek.
You see a T intersection at the end. You can guesstimate from what you've gone so far that it dead ends there.
Okay. I'm going to take my crowbar that I used before, and I'm going to toss it down the length of this hallway, hitting as much of the floor as it can.
Okay. It slides all the way and smacks into the intersection at the end.
All right. I will gingerly step to the end and peek around the corner, going north.
You see that leads up into intersects.
All right, another ginger step and begin around.
See that it wraps around.
And it's a dead end on the right.
Yep.
All right, another step forward and another peek around.
See all the way to the end. You see two paths to the north.
All right, a step and a peek. And a peek.
That's it. Dead end.
All right, so move down to over here and take a peek around.
You see a doorway in front of you.
All right, and then a pathway to the right that I peek around.
You see another doorway at the end of the hallway. You see these two doors are two wooden doors.
What do you think it's?
I'm thinking I'm tired of opening doors and getting acid thrown at me.
That only happened once.
It only happened twice.
There was a second time? I thought it was east of all that happened to the other time.
Yeah, but I was there and I saw it.
Oh, okay.
Twice.
So twice.
Both of our faces are melted at this point.
We're wax men. The healing was able to help with a little bit, but the scarring is
Makes me tougher.
horrifying.
Or that. We've got some wooden doors. I'm gonna step slowly towards it, and I'm going to look around the sides of the door for holes or mechanisms that would look like how the acid was shot out before.
Okay, so you're gonna roll me and investigate. You find that there's no trap on this door, but it is locked.
Okay, but it's a wooden door.
It is a simple wooden door.
Can I tell where the lock is? Is the lock at the door knob area?
Yeah. It's think of a regular lock door. It's like that.
Well, I have the key, and it is my foot.
What?
So I put all my weight into kicking right at the doorknob where the lock mechanism is.
Sure. You shear that door right off the hinges by doing that. It opens up into the room in front of you. You immediately see a door to the north, an archway to the west, and then a door on the southwest.
And there's nothing else in the room?
There's nothing else in the room.
These fucking empty rooms, man. Looks like we got an empty room, guys. And I step into it.
Your body dissolves.
I was just hoping to get it over with.
A potent acid bath just like pours from the ceiling. Beams of hold person shoot from the walls.
You hear the...
Did y'all ever play Space Quest?
No. All right. What do you do in this room?
I complain loudly. Why is there nothing here?
As you finish your sentence, you hear a rumbling from the wall over here. The wall immediately breaks down. It busts
And it's the Minotaur. It's the
Does it
Minotaur.
go? Oh,
And as you see coming through, you see something that is a slightly familiar sight. You see a giant dragon skeleton
oh man.
with two creatures following behind it. The dragon skeleton is missing all of its teeth.
Dang it. Hey, Finn, this looks like your jam.
Hey, I've got a bag full of dragon teeth.
The dragon comes out,
What does he say to
sees
us?
sees the party, and he says, in a loud, booming voice.
Full of gums and no teeth.
Well, the voice seems to be coming from somewhere from beyond. Where'd that go? Oh, there it is. The booming voice is, "You will not harm the name of Nimra once again."
Nimra, why don't you just stay dead? Then we don't have to hurt you. Persuasion?
Convince him to return to unlife.
You may have defeated me and stolen my teeth, but I will have my revenge.
What if we just gave you the teeth back?
Can't we just let bygones be bygones?
We killed you twice, and we're gonna let you walk away. We will let you walk away. One-time offer.
You're gonna have to roll intimidate on that.
I'm fine with that.
just take the teeth and walk away, mate.
Bam!
Oh shit. What did you roll? 26.
A crit.
You critted.
I think he becomes our new best friend, right?
He becomes the new dog. He gets to be put on a leash.
He's going to roll against your intimidate.
What is he rolling with? Wisdom?
Charisma.
Is it wise to fight us, really?
He says, he just kind of whips his head, letting out a draconic roar, saying, "You will not fool me again, human.
I'm not fooling you. We kicked your ass.
I will have you."
This is where we could use that that scroll of polymorph.
Yeah,
Turn
roll
him
for
into
initiative.
a spoon.
Roll for
Have you-
initiative.
Have you what?
It's on the right layers. I could do things. Nimrod just can't catch a break.
So I have a question.
What's up?
It's 9:53. This feels
Oh,
like
yeah.
this is going to be a big combat encounter.
Sure.
If it's not, maybe we could plow through it in 10 minutes. But I don't think we've ever plowed through a combat encounter in 10 minutes.
Well, there are less of you, so if you feel like you can, I leave that up to you. My evening is free, so if you feel like you can do this in 10 minutes, go for it. There's less of you. You know what he's capable of.
Dying. Poorly. He's bad at it. But I see some undead in the corner also coming out of the wall.
Yeah. They look like ogre zombies.
Oh boy.
No.
Do y'all want to call
we
it, or
can
you
all-
want to knock it out?
I say you should try to knock it out. The longer
Okay.
you deliberate, the less time you have. to play.
Yeah, let's try and knock it out real fast.
Let's knock it out.
Let's do it.
Send. Let's get their sheet pulled up. Let's get them. We're gonna move to group initiative for this instead of individual. All right, Arena, start us off.
I think this is time for the Vorpal sword to come out. So,
Well, you got to remember, the Vorpal sword doesn't work against things with legendary actions.
the decapitation doesn't. The crit damage is 6d6 if it lands.
That's true.
So, I'll pull out the Vorpal, and I'm a rage. I'm gonna get mad at him being dead again, cause he should still be dead. I'll run up and I'm gonna swing my big ass sword at him.
He just won't stay down. That seems to be a running theme. You just can't get rid of your enemies.
Well, it's the undead
They just
thing.
keep coming. They just keep coming back.
So I am attacking recklessly and raging and swinging my Vorpal with Chow. 13.
13 does not hit.
Well, I'm very upset about that, but I swing again. 25
25 hits.
for a whopping that amount of damage. 35.
35 damage. You
35.
smash your sword into him, and he takes 35 damage. He lets out a draconic roar. Oh! Do you do anything else?
That is me. I'm good to
Hey,
go.
Finn. Show this dragon
Okay.
who's boss.
Okay. And that's all that's all I'm capable of seeing, right? Is just the dragon in the room.
Yeah.
Okay. You going to sleep? See ya. I will cast Witch Bolt.
A good cast.
Which one?
And I'm going to cast it at not level 1. How about a level 5?
All right. So it's going to be 5d12. If you can connect with this, 5d12 every turn. Guaranteed.
Have you had that all along?
That's a level 1 spell. It is a concentration. So
I just picked it up recently. Okay, I
Oh.
selected it. But... Yeah, there it
I would say that a 33 hits.
is.
So higher level cast. So you do 26 damage to him.
Darn, I have a 1 on one of my damage rolls.
I know, don't you hate that?
Yep.
But if you remember, Witch Bolt does lightning damage, and it is an undead lightning dragon.
Hey, Finn.
Oh, boy.
He's immune to it.
I know. Darn it. Okay.
I'll give you a redo on it because Hafen would have known that.
Okay.
Mulligan.
I'm starting to remember now, before all that crashing happened, that I was going into leveling up thinking I needed to fix my lightning problem, and I completely forgot about that. Because I have a lot of lightning attacks.
I for some reason always make my wizards ice-based, and that never really pans out well.
Okay, how about Scorching Ray?
Ray. All right. 3. You got to roll 1 for each because I think that's 3, and then
Yeah.
every level above it's 1 more. Oh, that's a crit. That's a crit, baby, on that first one. So you do 22 fire damage to him. The second one hits for 9. So. Okay, so you totally hit him with all 3. Did you cast it at regular level or above?
At the regular level.
Okay, so you did a lot of damage to him. You did about 30 or so damage. The scorching rays pop into existence and sear his bones, and you can just see them blacken as the scorching rays strike him. Do you do anything else? Bonus action?
Yeah, I'm gonna spend some sorcery points, Nulse Minute Meteors, and send the first 2 his way.
First 2, we just roll. It's an 18. He passes 1, he fails the other. He failed your 7, he takes that. He only takes 1 of, so he takes 8 damage. 8 more fire damage.
Okay. That's it for me.
The dragon takes a legendary action and swipes his tail at Arena.
No thanks. I pass. I skip. I don't forget.
He hits you and you take 16 bludgeoning damage.
8 bludgeoning damage.
8 bludgeoning damage. Seriously, fall.
Sounds like I bargain every single time I say that.
I am going to They got a DC 18 Constitution check on all 3 monsters.
On all 3, 18. What is that? Con. They all pass.
Then they all take 21 thunder damage.
Lightning Dragon takes none.
Does he take none from thunder or none from
He's a-
lightning?
Are
They're
those 2
different.
different things? Oh yeah, then he
I
takes,
just looked it up.
Okay, then he takes all that.
Okay, so 21 to everybody in front. And
Okay.
they are not knocked prone. And then as a bonus action,
Yeah.
I'm going to bless everyone. Wait a minute. Never mind. Just kidding.
Okay.
I'm going to Shield of Faith myself.
Okay. The ogre zombies are unable to enter the room currently as Nimrah is taking up the entirety. They can't seem to pass through him. He's too big. The ancient blue Dracolich, however, releases a lightning breath. I need Arena and Saristoval make me a dexterity saving throw.
I have advantage because of danger sense.
Yes. And you're blessed. Right? No, you're not blessed.
No, but everybody gets the +4, so.
Oh, okay. So Jeff is fine.
17.
You fail. You take 66 lightning damage.
That didn't feel good.
That didn't feel good.
You said that I'm fine?
You're fine. You passed. Actually, you take 33. I'm glad you said that. I would have just let you not take the damage. You take 33 lightning damage.
Mm.
And then he takes 3 bite attacks at Sristaval. One of them hits. You take an extra 18 piercing and 5 lightning damage. So 23 total damage. And that is his turn.
Wait, who takes that?
Me.
East of all.
Okay.
Arena, it is your turn again.
Now, when you were rolling those, were you adding the +2 to my AC?
Two of the rolls were low single digit, and the second one was a 19. So, he has plus 15 to. So he has plus 15 to hit on that.
Oh,
so
okay.
unless your AC is like 30, it's not going to matter.
Got it. Okay.
Arena.
That's me. Do I get to swing my sword?
You get to swing your sword.
I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna be attacking recklessly. I'm raging, and I'm vorpal swording, and a swing for crit.
Heck yeah.
Damn. If only he didn't have legendary actions.
Well, it's okay. I'll take the crit damage instead. What is
All
that?
ones.
There you go.
14 plus 18 plus 50. Damn, that's pretty good. So that is... You did 82 damage right there.
It seems low.
Pretty good, though.
You see his bones beginning to crack. Hairline fractures start appearing everywhere that you hit. Do you do anything else?
I attack again. Swing.
Swing. You miss.
For a 24?
Or 24. I'm sorry. I look at your left one when I know I should be looking at your right one. The 24 hits. For an additional 26 damage.
That's me.
The bones begin to crack harder. Hafen.
Okay, I'm going to hit him with Ray of Frost.
Hit him with Ray of Frost.
Maybe
19
not.
hits.
Okay.
Nice.
And then follow that up with 2 more meteors.
Hold yourself.
Oh,
Hold it.
oh, sorry.
As
Okay.
your ray of frost hits Nimrah, the ice begins to spread all over his body. You have encased all of his bones in ice. Do you follow that up with for some flavor, you follow that up with one of your minute meteors. And
I did.
He explodes into chunks of bones and ice.
Yeah.
Nice.
He only had 18 health left.
Nice.
Yeah.
That fucking vorpal sword shit, man.
Upon seeing this, the creatures behind
Run.
They turn around, and because they're stupid undead, you see them just clawing at the wall as they try to get as far away from you guys as they can. Doing
not
nothing.
that stupid, I guess.
Think of the scene, I think, in Dawn of the Dead where the undead are scratching at the wall and their fingernails just kind of coming out. They're doing that. They're turning their hands into bloody stumps trying to get away from the party.
They're scared.
They should be.
We are lords of the realm, after all.
They are basically feared. What do you do?
Can we pick up here? next session, with us finishing them off.
Let's see. I wanted to give you guys something before the session ended. So, let me...
Buried in the ribcage of the blue dragon, we find a shimmering orb.
Buried in the ribcage of the dragon, you find a sword, a blackened blade.
Ooh,
Ooh.
fancy.
Is it a big sword?
It is a great sword.
Big, long, hard sword.
It is a great sword. You're right.
Is it discernible from? Is it visually discernible?
Is it what?
Visually discernible what it is.
Like, do we know just from a glance that this is the blackened sword of Arundel?
No, it's just a big, it's a big ass great sword with a black blade.
I wonder if this is so. This guy is a Draco Lich, right?
Yeah.
Wonder if this is his phylactery.
Hmm.
I
You
mean,
think you would think he would keep it on him?
No.
well, he's obviously got one since he keeps coming out back and back and back. So we just need to find it.
I think someone is resurrecting him.
Maybe.
It's not him doing this, because dragons aren't typically liches.
You gonna pick that sword up, Sean?
Yes! No hesitation. Is it
Bare
cursed?
hand.
I can't wait to find out.
You turn into a mushroom.
As you pick the sword up, you hear a voice in your head,
Ooh, a new friend.
and you say, you hear the voice say, "Ah, a new master."
Ah, a new friend. Who are you, sword?
I go by many names, but to most I am known as Haziron.
How do you spell that, Haziron, so I can put you in my notes?
I need to consult the oracle.
Hazirawn. I know Sean, or I know Jeff's looking that up right now.
I just want to write it down. Funsies. Haziron,
Now-
do you do something special? Are you a special sword other than the talking?
I am a very special sword. Just by picking me up, you gain an additional point in combat. You know, +1.
+1 attack?
Yes.
So it's a +1 greatsword?
+1 greatsword. If you attune with me, I can do even more.
Ooh, I cannot wait. It takes 24 hours to attune, right?
Long rest.
All right, we're gonna do this, but you gotta have to wait.
So every time you strike with this great sword, as long as you're not attuned to it, you deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage when you hit with the weapon.
So when I'm not attuned, 1d6. When I am attuned,
It increases to a +2 and deals an extra 2d6 necrotic.
okay.
It also has 4 charges to cast spells.
What
As long
spells?
as long as the sword is attuned to you and you are holding it in your hand, you can cast Detect Magic, Detect Good and Evil. Those cost 1 charge each. Detect Thought for 2 charges, and that's it. And then every day it regains expended spell charges.
Okay. Is this thing in the
Okay.
Roll20 compendium?
It technically comes from another D&D module that I pulled it from. So it would be there, but you have to pay for it. Let me give you the stat block.
It also gets wounding. Anything you hit with it can't regain hit points for 1 minute. Although we don't really have a lot of healing.
Yeah. So let me go ahead.
Things don't usually last long enough to get healed.
Yeah, I'm going to just give this to you via that.
All right. I'll take it. Haziron.
By the way, you should kill your friends. The sword says.
I'm aware constantly.
I kind of thought you were going to make it, how do you say that? I don't even know. Kazida? From the Drizzt games?
Oh, you know what? So this, this feels like, I don't know if any of you have read any of Brandon Sanderson's books, but this sounds almost exactly like one of the swords from one of his books, which is Nightblood. And it is a sentient sword that just kills evil. It destroys the soul of whatever it kills, basically.
It's legit.
What book is this from? Oh wait, is it Tyranny of Dragons?
Yeah.
So wait, this is the like legit Tiamat one. We have this
Yeah.
one. I've already paid for this, so we should have it in the.
Oh really?
Yeah, if it's part of the Tiamat campaign.
It doesn't say it's in there. You might not have granted it to me. I don't know.
Oh, well, as long as you're like in this game.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I can't find it by name.
If it's, it has to have a stat block.
It does have a stat. Well, it does have a stat block.
It needs to have a stat block from Tyranny of Dragons.
It might be from the Rise of Tiamat, actually, which is the following module.
That's the one we were doing.
Yeah.
The Rise of Tiamat.
So, it says, so it's from Horde of the Dragon Queen, page 94. Do we have Horde of the Dragon Queen?
No, I don't know what Horde of the Dragon. Oh, Horde of the Dragon King is like the Lost Mine of Phandelflugen version, I think.
Oh, yeah, it's in that book. So basically, I pulled this stat block from it, and if we go to the right, yeah, it's that. You earned a new friend, and it can talk to you, and you can talk to it.
Yay! I'm excited. And it's.
I was actually hoping you were going to find that one later, but you found it pretty soon.
Well, we kind of took a weird detour.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what Horde of the Dragon Queen, Horde of the Dragon Queen, what this campaign is.
Yeah, we weren't doing Horde of the Dragon Queen. We were doing the Rise of Tiamat stuff.
Right. So, like, Rise of Tiamat, there's like there's a precursor to it that's like the Lost Mine of, and it's called the Tyranny of Dragons.
Yeah, which is not this, so. Yeah, to help with running Rise of Tiamat.
Oh no, Horde of the Dragon Queen and Rise of Tiamat are the Rise of Dragons, or the Tyranny of Dragons.
All right. Well, I gotta go.
No, you guys have done about a third of it so far, from the looks of zooming out. So
Yes.
another few sessions, and you should be through. Oh, I also should give you the other regular treasure with it.
What other regular treasure did this dragon have?
Is it much gold?
Much gold. I should have rolled that out before.
Can we make them like 2 palm-sized, like sapphires or something from the eyeballs?
Adventures 133.
Or maybe a giant crystalline shard of diamond embedded in its forehead.
Let me roll a D100. You get that.
So Horde of the Dragon Queen takes characters from 1st or 3rd level to 7th
Yeah.
or 8th level. So you get a legendary item at the end of, or around 7 or 8? Jesus.
Yeah, well, it is an evil sword.
Evil is subjective.
So you found 1,000 gold pieces, and table H.
I'm keeping track of the gold, just so y'all know.
Table H. Let's roll that D100C.
Someone needs
What
to
you
check,
find?
because we're bad at it.
Do what?
Someone needs to keep track of it.
I always play banker and Monopoly too. It's okay.
You found a belt of fire giant strength.
Ooh, okay.
You find a figurine of wondrous power, an obsidian steed. Write these down, because I'm not.
Figurine of wondrous powder.
Power.
And
An obsidian steed.
is that a separate thing, or?
Yeah, that's another thing.
Oh, obsidian steed.
No, I'm sorry. That's all the same thing.
Oh,
The
okay.
figure of wondrous power. Does it have it? Oh, for some reason, we don't have it in here.
Okay. Are you guys keeping track of that?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
And then you find a belt of frost giant strength. So you have 2 belts of strength now.
Well, geez, everybody needs one.
And then lastly, you find an ion stone of agility, which that is definitely a Hafen item. I don't have that.
Do you have any headwear, Haven?
No.
Are all of your attunement slots filled up?
Yeah, I'm fully attuned right now.
So since we're such high-level characters, do we not get an additional attunement slot?
I think it's 3 only, so no. So the agility stone means your dexterity score increases by a maximum of 2, while this deep sphere of red orbits your head.
Even without attunement?
The ion stone requires attunement.
So it's basically garbage.
All I
You can
gotta
always sell
say
it.
is, if I get the fire giant belt and I've got that great sword, I gotta reattune everything. I'm gonna drop a bunch of swords.
You're not going to have your Vorpal anymore?
I don't know if I should.
Get rid of the 9 lives sword.
The 9 life sword is good, though.
All those swords are so good.
You keep finding swords.
Is the 9 lives sword as good as the Vorpal sword, though?
It depends.
So the 9 life sword is great in the fact that if something even with legendary actions, if something has less than 100 health, and I think he crits with the 9 life stealer. I don't know why I have misplaced some cards, but they have to make a roll, and if they fail the roll, the soul is ripped from the body, and that's it. With the Vorpal sword, if it has legendary actions, a crit only does 66 damage instead of just instantly killing it.
Only 66 damage.
Only 66, but if it's got legendary actions, you got to realize that it's probably got a lot of health.
Yeah, but that's my concern with the 9 life stealer. It's a fucking cool greatsword, but like you got to go through 2 different checks to maybe insta kill.
Yeah.
And the likelihood of me critting at the opportune time when it's below 100 health.
Not so hot. Whereas with the Vorpal sword, doesn't it get damage bonus of some sort?
Yeah, it's a +3 great, or it's a plus. The one I have is a +3 long sword, and
But
if it crits,
But you now have a legendary greatsword that requires 2 hands to use.
Yep. So if I'm gonna if I only use that great sword, the belt of giant strength, and I'd keep the mithril bracers of defense, that would be all my attunement slots, and I wouldn't be able to use the Vorpal or the 9 Lives Stealer.
Hot garbage now. You got a talking sword. What do you need those things for?
I know. That's exactly what the sword would say, isn't it?
The sword is going to convince you to kill all the other swords.
I'm gonna get the sword to
Melt
eat
them
the
down.
sword.
Melt them down.
With that figure of wondrous power, the Obsidian Steed, the polished Obsidian Steed can become a nightmare for up to 24 hours, and it fights only to defend itself. But since you guys are good, it has a 10% chance each time you use it to ignore your orders.
I would argue some of us are not good.
Okay, all right.